myself Alfia Qureshi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be learning about ulnar nerve. So, ulnar nerve is a branch of medial cord. Medial cord of brachial plexus. And the root is C8 and T1. So here it originates from the medial cord of brachial plexus in the axilla. It runs downward medial side of the arm and then it passes behind the medial epicondyle of humerus. It enters the forearm, supply two muscles of forearm, and then it runs down, give a palmar cutaneous branch, and then it will give a dorsal cutaneous branch, and it enters hand passing superficial to the flexor retinaculum, and again it will divide into superficial and deep branches, and it will supply muscle and skin of the hand. So here we will see in detail the course of ulnar nerve. So first of all, it will originate from medial cord in axilla. Then it will run downward in the arm, then behind medial epicondyle of humerus. Then it will enter forearm, passing between two heads of flexor carpi ulnaris muscle. Two heads of flexor carpi ulnaris muscle. Then it will run between flexor carpi ulnaris and flexor digitorum superficialis muscle. Then it will give muscular branches to flexor carpi ulnaris and medial half of flexor digitorum profundus muscle. In the mid of forearm, it will give a palmar cutaneous branch. Then 7.5 centimeter above the flexor retinaculum, it will give a dorsal cutaneous branch. Then it enter hand, passing superficial to flexor retinaculum, Here it will divide into superficial and deep branches. Okay, so this is the complete course of this nerve. In this diagram I will show you. So it will come passing medially to the arm, and behind, this is the medial epicondyle of humerus. It will pass behind it, then between, this is a flexor carpi ulnaris muscle. Between two head of this muscle, it will enter the forearm, and then it will pass downward between the flexor digitorum superficialis muscle and flexor carpi ulnaris muscle. And it will run downward and it will pass superficial to the flexor retinaculum. This is flexor retinaculum, and it will enter in arm and divide into superficial and deep branches. Now we will see the branches of this nerve. So, branches. First will be the muscular branches. So it will supply only two muscles in the forearm, that is flexor carpi ulnaris and medial half of flexor digitorum profundus muscle, and the lateral half is supplied by the median nerve. Then there is a palmar cutaneous branch. It will supply the skin over the hypothenar eminence. This is the hypothenar eminence, which is along the little finger, and this is thenar eminence. So this part is supplied by this palmar cutaneous branch. And another branch will be dorsal cutaneous. This will supply the skin of dorsum of hand, that is this part, posterior part. So medial 1.5 fingers, 1.5, that is this complete little finger it will supply, and the half part of this ring finger. So this is 1.5, medial 1.5 part, and then there will be superficial branch, terminal branch, which is in the hand. This will supply medial 1.5 fingers of anterior part, that is this and this. This will be supplied completely, and this is half. And next will be the deep branch. This branch will supply muscles of the hand, that is third and fourth lumbricals and hypothenar muscles, 4 hypothenar muscles. One is adductor pollicis, which is a thenar muscle. 1 muscle from this part and 4 muscles from this part it will supply, and all 8 intrinsic muscles. So the maximum muscles of the hand will be supplied by this nerve. Now we will see some clinical points of this nerve. Clinical points. This nerve is also called musician's nerve. because we have seen that maximum muscles of the hand, which is responsible for the fine movements of our fingers, is supplied by this nerve. That's why it is called musicians, because there is very fine movements of our finger for playing musical instruments. And the second fact is, two main regions where it can get injured. First is behind medial epicondyle. Medial epicondyle. So behind the medial epicondyle in our elbow, sometimes we get hit on that part and we feel a kind of current or jerk in our two fingers. So that's this nerve which is responsible for that sensation. And the second region is in the wrist. We have seen that it will pass superficial. This is the flexor retinaculum and it will pass superficial to it. So it is likely to get injured from here also. So in the wrist. So this is all for today's video. Hope you like it. If you like it, like the video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.